I think my favorite is always Al-Fatiha. That, oh Allah, do not desert us for those who would do evil. Lead us to the path of those who are righteous in following your teaching. For me, that is the most meaningful of the verses that I love of the Quran. But there's so many. As you get older, you lose many, many friends. And you draw strength from Inna Ilahi, because indeed it is from Allah that we come, and it is to Him that we return. So what we're doing here is just a small part of the assignment that we've all been given. But we must always understand that there's a larger voice. My understanding of Islam is that Islam is a directive as to how we are expected to live our lives. So in a sense, Islam provides a roadmap. And for me, having embraced Islam late in life, I have come to believe very strongly that because of the influence of the values and principles that are associated with the faith, one cannot but seek to live a different life. So I don't know how to say it, but it's the human faith. I think for me, I was able to embrace Islam because it made me a person. I could attach, I could act, I could recognize. So I think essentially really what influences one is the hope that by living this life, you live to try to be better. Also, very, very influential to me is out of the experience of racism and the experience of apartheid and having lived in a political family and then grown up outside my country with the aspiration to one day be back in a free South Africa. I've always held a belief in fairness. I believe in fairness, that everyone should have an opportunity, that no person, because of a particular characteristic, should be denied the right to all that the Almighty offers to us. And so that belief in fairness, in equality, is a major, major influence in my life, because I have seen what lack of fairness can do. I think what happens is that you have culture or civilizations that are very competent at creating the notion in your head that they are the best. And over time, they convince you that actually you are less and they are more. It's something that you observe with racism, for example, that the individual is so racist that actually they don't even recognize it. It just becomes part of their skin. And their conduct is so offensive, but they don't see it and they convince you not to see it. I think one of the things we should learn from the past few months of the presidency in the United States is we better wake up to the fact that we must develop our own competence and capacity, and we must control our resources in our people's interest. If we don't wake up to that reality, we are going to be dependents forever. And as far as I understand Islam, we are never dependent. We are a very, very strong community that is able to assert itself. And these are characteristics we must share with others. So I think we also need to work more closely together across faiths and ensure that we are sharing in providing skills, empowerment to each other so that we can withstand those who intend to destroy us. And finally, we must understand the hatred of Islamophobia. Sometimes hatred is merely a statement to you that you are really good. And so you must appreciate who you are.
Forget affiliate marketing, day trading, flipping properties, or starting your own business. They're oversaturated, there's too much risk.